What is up, everybody? My Skull Gamer. Welcome back to more Madden25 Fantasy Draft franchise with my Buffalo Bills. Yeah, just a little bit of a problem with this one because I ended up deleting a bunch of my safe stuff, and I ended up deleting that fantasy draft franchise. So I decided to just start all over. We're still on week two. What's up, Alex? Yeah, we're still on week two. Um, and obviously I had to force the away ones because obviously we lost in the first game of the season. Um, but yeah, I feel like I cooked in this one though. So I ended up getting Jane Daniels. We got Jordan Travis, both of them being rookies, so that should be interesting. I didn't really do too great with the running backs, but the wide receiver group is looking real good. Um, with guys like Cooper Kupp, Michael Pittman, Lapid who's just happens to be there. So that's actually a very nice touch. Um, but yeah, it's probably going to be mostly Coven Pittman, Isaiah Hodgins this year, which is actually pretty interesting. Um, yeah, the tight end room is a little bit tough, but we'll work with it. I did pretty well with the why why is like half of our players not even on here? Um, but yeah, that's all I could say. Um, but yeah, obviously this could have gone either way. I did get the other Josh Allen, who's supposed to be pretty damn good. We got Chris Jenkins anyways. I was gonna pick him up, but I ended up picking up Javon Hargrave anyways. Um, there's still a couple of holes on this team, which I don't really completely like, but um, oh my God, we have Kyer Elam as our starter. Yeah, we gotta change that. And then I got Grant Del Pitt. A lot of people have their morale lower, which I don't really like as much as I want to. One new injury, and that's not great. Cole Miller is out, which is probably why he is on the backup. So that makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. We're going to see if I can upgrade this team a little bit more. Um, looking, I'm basically looking for like a decent wide receiver for. Cooper Kupp is probably going to be my slot receiver. Pittman is obviously going to be my wide receiver one for now. McConkey is going to be there. Hodges will likely be my backup. We obviously need a tight end that'll work pretty damn well. Um, obviously, obviously we're not really looking that great for the next 3 weeks, so we're gonna have to figure that out. We have left end to figure out. Left outside is not really that great, and yeah, we're definitely not we're definitely not keeping Kyrie Elam as my goddamn starter. That's not happening. So we're going to see if I could figure out maybe some guys that I could probably. Oh my God, this could be an actual huge start if we could actually pull this one off. Safe Flowers, Jacoby Myers would be a pretty nice touch here. Safe Flowers, DJ Reed, and Quinion Mitchell. I feel like we could. I feel like we could figure something out here. Let's put in Dotson Elam, and then maybe a first. I think it would. Wow, we have the second overall pick. Actually, we could probably just use this second overall pick for this. That's actually not too bad. We might actually pull this one off. Okay, maybe not. Uh, um, yeah, let's put in. Dodson? Okay. Okay, we might have this. We might have this. We are going to put in... I don't really want to leave those guys behind. Nolan Smith? I mean, they do need a right end, right? Okay, let's add in a fourth. Actually, yeah, we do have 2 fourths, so yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Really. Let's do 4 for next year too. That is, are you serious? Okay, let's put in a third for next year. Oh my god. And a fourth for this year. Okay, that is a gigantic trade. I do not like... I don't really like the return nor the give up that I put in there. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be something that I probably really want back. Stephon Diggs though. Should I go for Stephon? Probably not. I might look at Jameson Williams though. Williams, and they do want a middle linebacker. I don't know who I have as backup. I don't think they're probably not going to use that actually. So we're gonna add in a third for 2027. Wow, this might be a lot harder than I thought. Let's do a first for 2027, but we're probably going to add in another player here. Probably going to be a tight end. Actually, yeah, they have a decent amount of tight ends here for Minnesota here. So, let's add in Jordan Wiley. I don't know if that's going to help. Oh, actually, it did. Okay, we might actually do something here. Let's add a third, and let's see if we could add a little bit more to this here. Tevin Jenkins. The right end is pretty damn good. Kingsley Simatea. Okay, let's try away that second. And that's good. Okay, so we do have a left tackle now that they'll probably just stay in there. So yeah, that is looking a lot better than it was. We got Jameson Williams, and we also have Zay Flowers, so that's actually kind of huge. So yeah, for now, this is going to be our wide receiver group right here. This is actually a pretty interesting group. And now we have... Okay, yeah, I'm really liking this group right now. Actually, I might put Greg Dolchich as my starter, actually. And obviously, Cole Miller is out for a while, so that kind of sucks. Dwayne Brown would stay there. We did get some really nice corners here, and Quinyon Mitchell. And we also brought in DJ Reed. Yeah, I'm not really sure how great all these guys are going to be, to be honest with you, but yeah, we'll just keep Kyer on the backup for now. All right.
Easily see how many. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Yeah, let's take that guy out. I don't really want to. Oh yeah, we could definitely take out Malik. I don't need Malik. Jordan Travis is going to be our backup. Um, yeah, let's go and tell me how to fucking do
Welcome
this,
to
isn't it?
Weekly.
Yep.
This shows some basic stats about your upcoming.
Alright, we're playing against Josh Allen, so we definitely have to contain the QB scramble.
Set up practice reps for each position.
Shut up. Jesus. Winfield, I think we might have to run on the inside here. We definitely don't really want to overdo on the passing game. And also, we do have a rookie
This
out
is
here
your
too.
team profile. Choose
Shut up!
focus
I
players
know
each
how to
week
play this
who will
game.
earn
God
extra
damn.
XP. You can also unlock up to 3 more focus
Yeah,
players
yeah,
through the
yeah.
staff
Shut
talent trees.
up.
Start training to see the training
Oh my
recap
god.
from the week.
Shut up. I don't care. Jesus Christ. I hate how they like tell you how to play this even though I play this goddamn game like 5 million times already. Oh wait, guess what? It's probably gonna tell me how to upgrade the damn players. Oh, no it didn't. Wait,
This
no.
is the player card. Here are a play. This player has a zone ability.
Jesus. Oh, I just really gotta turn out the narration at some point, but I just decided not to. Michael Pittman, we'll put him up at deep threat. We're going to see how he does because I'm not completely sure if like I really want to like bring him in like full time. Juwan Jennings works. You know, he's probably gonna be our second tight end. I don't know if that's really
This
gonna be the
player's
best.
development trait
Shut
is hidden.
up!
Put him
I
in your
get it. Oh my god. Chris Jenkins, a rookie. Uh, Jane Daniels is also pretty good. Lat McConkey is definitely an underrated player. I'm going to try and upgrade him as much as possible here. Actually, he already played 252 snaps already, which is actually ridiculous. I do want Jane Daniels to be a field general. As much as I like him as a scrambler, I kind of want him to get a little bit more of that. Yeah, I don't really care about these other guys, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to auto-upgrade that. We're just going to play the offense for now. Only because of my time crunch right now. I mean, I have about an hour and a half before I actually have to head off. Oh my god, they had Derrick Henry too. Jesus.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got Bobby Okereke. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Bills and the Dolphins on Thursday night prime time.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg?
Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go. That's all messed up.
They'll run with the third-year
Okay.
man. It's Rashad White.
Why do they have my online thing as the CPU?
They'll break the huddle in 2nd and 5. They'll go again with
Whoops.
White. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
I don't really like that, to be honest.
And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of like the new cover shit that they have. Or yeah, I don't know why they have this, even though I'm playing offline. Makes no sense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Daniels.
Okay. First connection. Off to Zay Flowers.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
The fact that they already scored 7 really scares me on the defensive side here.
Look him up on a second down and
Up there. Pumpkin.
they'll go play action here with Daniels.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh my god, he's flying.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds.
Oh, shut
so
up.
Possession does not change hands.
Alright, the O-line might actually fuck me here.
And long, and here's Daniels.
Nice accurate pass. Let's go. Rookie's standing out right now. I like it. Cooper Kupp is still out there. Love to see it. Tongue in and just missed it.
That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds
quick
up
pass, finds Dolchus. Dolchus wide open.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I need to get a new controller because this controller drift I have is very fucking annoying.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels.
Aha!
Trying to avoid the
Yeah, this O-line fucking sucks.
As he threw and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing again. Daniels.
Cooper! Great catch.
Brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance.
Ray is probably the best idea.
This defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he'll take this down to about the 7. On second down, it's Daniels.
Wow.
He's got it at the 3.
Juwan Jennings, touchdown. Let's go. Great start. And we actually stopped them on... We actually stopped them. Which is nice.
The drive begins with a run by White.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And he has lost the football. It's picked.
Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's to replay that shit. I don't care. Oh yeah, that's getting turned over. That's getting turned over.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one.
Yeah, he's definitely down.
Was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
Oh yeah, not even close. That's going back.
So
Let's go.
One overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Thank the Lord.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Oh, come
Here's a
on.
give up the middle with White. Whoa!
What the hell?
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Oh, okay. Oh, 35 to 43. I'm taking the 43, obviously.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
Why did he go over?
Intercepted. That's the linebacker.
If he kept going underneath, he definitely would have had it.
A rookie anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going
Can this fucking thing stop?
Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get.
I can't even change my fucking player because the damn thing is like have the mind of its own, which is why I'm not really playing defense really that much because my kind of controller is out of control, and I can't really go inside my controller because obviously I don't have the tools for that.
That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end.
Here, Juwan.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
Find a weird
They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Now Daniels throwing on first.
Oh my God.
Pass rush gets home and he goes down. Now a timeout Buffalo. Their second. As the clock stops with
why would I want to go there?
Remaining in the first half.
Stop. Alright, that's close enough.
Daniels to throw on second down. Now he'll air one out. And that's
That was the game's fault. It really wanted me to lob it there. Not really sure why.
The ball loose and forcing third down.
Fuck it, let's go for a Pippin one-on-one.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Again, working deep downfield.
That didn't work at all.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here comes Jackson on the return. And some nifty running on the return.
As in Dane Jackson? No way. Nope, that's not happening. Okay.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's
Can't trust the O-line, that's fine. They want to do that anyways.
Getting in there to make the tackle.
This is probably a bad idea. Just want to probably gonna go for a zag here.
Play action, he'll set up to throw.
Nice throw, nice catch. There goes A.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Is it Mayor Flowers?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
Jesus.
Issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike,
Wait, was
really
that
just been
Bedford?
the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's
Ha,
3rd
no.
and 7. From the shotgun on 3rd down.
Dude,
Pressure.
my O-line sucks.
Goes down.
We're starting to see in these
Who the
passing
hell was
situations,
that?
Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now,
Wow,
their
our
pass
punter
protection is
sucks
breaking
too.
down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
But he cannot get away. Great.
Our punter has no power. Just only accuracy. We're down by 14 right now. This is not really going great right now. Kind of glad that I didn't say we're going to playoffs.
He'll set up to throw.
Uh-oh.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is
Holy shit, we're terrible. We're not even playing that bad, to be honest with you.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman.
Oh my god, you had that, Pittman. What are you doing?
Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one.
But Jerry's
And it'll bring up
need.
second down.
Let's take it to the
Working
corner.
out of the gun, it's Daniels.
Great catch, finally.
Downfield, it's
Going to take the
Pittman.
timeout.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. 1st and 10.
See if we can get Jameson here.
With Daniels. He'll let this
Jameson, let's go.
That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. To the air again is Daniels.
What the hell?
And he
Holy shit, Jay Daniels. Okay, we might actually come back here. That'll be nice.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now. Daniels. The pressure.
Are you fucking serious?
The football. And
Every goddamn hit. I can't even go anywhere because Jay Daniels just fumbles the ball every time.
On 1st down, Daniels. Third time tonight he's been intercepted.
This is ridiculous.
And his offense is going to be
Safe to say that we definitely lost this game.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the job done here at home.
Josh Allen only had just under 200 yards, which isn't too bad. Like, our defense was pretty damn decent, which is insane. But yeah, I think we might have to start looking at rebuilding our team at this point, because we obviously don't have like any decent draft picks now. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to figure all that good stuff out at some point. Nobody is really that great on Tainuseki here, but now we're not. Nobody really stands out on the O-line, really, and also it just, not gonna lie, that whatever I just did, maybe it's just, I guess the Dolphins are just bad. I don't know.
It's week 3 of the National Football League.
We're going to see how good we're going to see how good Jacksonville is. Looks like they're also 0-2.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry for Rashad White. And he gets this to the 35. Good for
almost had that.
That's a
Not too
really
shabby there.
tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back.
There we go, Juwan. There we go, Juwan. There we go. Good start.
Taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Escape.
Oh, come on.
And he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line.
Okay, we're going to hurry up here.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Great catch by Pittman. He has some room. 1st down. Wow. Pretty huge.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. To throw is Daniels.
You could have had that.
Too far out in front. The Bills had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that. And what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Oh, Jesus.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
JC Horn.
2nd and 10.
Oh, boy. See if I can get a great Dulces here. think we can.
Now Daniels.
Absolutely.
Left side is complete on the diving effort.
Let's get it.
Good gain of 11. Sets him up
I have a
first and
very
goal.
bad feeling about this, but I'm going to do it anyways. We just really need to figure out Jane Daniels' perspective here, and we got it. Nice. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of college basketball lately because of obviously March Madness happening now, and also now I'm keeping track on Alaska now because it looks like there might be a volcano eruption going on. That might be happening pretty soon actually. Got Cooper Cup wide open. Not a touchdown, but pretty damn good start for Jane Daniels here. We might actually be able to. We might be able to get our first one here. We're careful. I don't know how the fuck that. I don't know how the hell that guy got me right there, but whatever. Oh, you had that, Johnson. Come on, Juwan.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Not really liking this option, but we're doing it anyways. Of course, there's guy. Of course, our O-line gives it up like right at the last second.
Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This from 36
Jake Elliott,
yards
okay.
out.
Looks like our kicker isn't that bad. We're not doing that bad. Our O-line just needs a lot of help. And honestly, if we could bring up Jameson Williams at some point, I think we could actually become a pretty decent team here on the offensive threat. Greg Dulcich becoming like one of my favorite targets right now.
To the air goes Daniels.
Holy shit. Did not think that was going to happen. Another tight coverage against Cooper Cup. That might be a mistake.
Daniels looking to throw.
Ooh.
Here's incomplete.
Oh boy.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Why does Cooper Cup always want to go up? Like, I'm trying to go below him.
Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack
One
up a bit.
of the big reasons we had like a ton of interceptions last week because of that.
Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
How's that not
That was well played, but
a
that's also
DPI?
an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone. And did exactly that, knocking that
Chase
pass away.
Brown.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
Not as much as I thought.
26 for a first.
We're still in a good spot though.
Off the play fake. Daniels rolling to his right.
Like catch by Pippen.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars'
Oh, he's injured.
13-yard line.
Great.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Out route complete to Dulcich. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Back to throw again. He'll leave this one for White.
Oh, come on.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
You couldn't get out of that
He winds
tackle,
up
really.
getting a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
I'm going to pull off this play again.
3rd and 2.
Seems like Jay Daniels has like the strength to go through, so might as well go for it. I was right. I was right, you were wrong. I was right, you were wrong. Okay, so it looks like Pittman is on a 1v1 again.
Start the drive. Daniels.
That was terrible.
To force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
Oh boy. Not what I had in mind.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. He'll get this up to about the 44. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
All right.
And out of
Good run.
on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Yeah, tonight I'm actually going back on Fall Guys.
First down, here's White. And after the good game last play,
I will be playing with my good friend Evan. I don't know if you remember him, Alex, but he is gonna be being a guest star on Fall Guys. I did manage to bring him on Fall Guys. Which is pretty nice.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd
I really
down.
want to pet a score here.
Daniels.
I think I might just go for it.
Downfield for Pittman.
How did he catch that? Holy. I mean, I'll take it.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process, and really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there.
If it worked 2 other times, I feel like I should do it again, so I'm doing it again. Wow, 3 in a row.
They run straight ahead here with White.
Oh,
And they'll get this just
nice.
to 47, 1-yard gain. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player.
Oh.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
I was wondering who that was,
On the
but nope.
47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
All good.
Looking deep here for Flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And he is into the end zone.
Let's go. What a catch.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Okay, there you go, Jaden. There you go, Jaden. 337 yards. Let's go.
So the celebration in the end
That's
zone,
what we needed.
We do have an injured player. So
Of
in
course.
Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. That's taken in by Dulcich.
Dulcich again.
Inside the 15 before they drop it.
Okay.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first
Yeah,
down.
it's safe to say that we took our first stop here.
He threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far, and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
And we got it. Let's go. Rashad White.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's caught. This is White. And he'll be taken down
Wow.
here. And that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Huge one.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles. But in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear. And they were able to...
So, Jay Daniels had 4 total touchdowns in that game. Just pretty amazing. Yeah, we gotta continue on with the field journal. I don't know why his morale is going down. Like, he should be able to. If you're not a field journal, then I don't know what you can be. Right in the secondary, just on Chris Olave. Yep. Dallas Goddard was on the Dolphins. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, as we move on into the season, I should probably look at some options where. Actually, I need to look at the injury report real quick. 2 more weeks for Cole Miller. Yeah, bringing Colton in will be pretty huge for our O-line. Question is, should I trade Cup away now? Because I feel like Pittman has been good. Zay Flowers looks like a guy that could really do some damage. I'm going to see if anybody really needs a wide receiver here. Looks like Philly needs one. Yeah, doesn't really look like they really need one, to be honest with you. They have Kevin Zeitler. I wonder if I could. Yeah, I wonder if I could see if I can kind of push it a little bit. Great news. Sean Murphy Bunny, yes. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting trade here. And it's accepted. Wow, that's an interesting trade. So just trading Cooper Kupp away was actually pretty huge. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, trading Ray McLeod away was not really the best opportunity. And his offensive line are going to be tough to slow down this week. Ravens are 1-2. I don't think they're going to be that slow. Yeah, we're going to skip the weekly challenge, weekly strategy, because it hasn't really been a huge thing yet. So I don't know.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and it's brought.
All right, here in Baltimore.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. It looks
All right.
like we can call it about 4 yards in the
Bullard.
end. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Daniels to throw.
Okay.
Gets it to Juwan Johnson.
Okay.
Get some space around midfield. And they
Great block,
finally bring
Hickman.
him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Throwing all the way to the end zone here.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea.
Send that one away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White.
Okay.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
John Jennings is already injured. Not great.
Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could
What the
depend on.
hell was that?
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them. Trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Ah!
Has the distance, but headed well left.
No! Touchdown? Yep. I probably saw that.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 1st and 10. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels.
Wow, they're really testing me there.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Damn.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Catch is made down the right sideline.
Titans are really going after her right now, and I love it.
And a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down.
So far, oh, now
play.
Jawan is back.
Play fake
But
here. Daniels.
Dolchich had a really nice one, and Robert Tunyon has his first catch.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
So far, so good right now. If I move... Yeah, no. Yeah, we're just gonna move him back. Actually, with Johnson as the outside,
Now
I think we
Daniels
might
off
be
the play
able to get him
action.
here. And yes, we are.
And he will score.
Johnson with the touchdown. Let's go. Jordan Jennings is pretty damn fast for a tight end now.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Okay.
Out of the gun, Daniels.
Why?
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end.
Oh, shut up.
And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. A give left side. Here's Robinson. He gets forward. That's about 4
Robinson.
yards.
Okay.
Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
3rd and 6. Nobody really
Daniels
huge
throwing on
here.
3rd.
Guess what we'll take.
That one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Really?
The Bills with a punt team out there.
Yeah, we might need a new punter. This punter kind of sucks.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. Drop it.
What the fuck did Isaiah Simmons come from?
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the set.
Oh my god, what is happening?
And he goes down again. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And as that
How about the
falls
PI?
incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down.
Holy
here.
shit.
So a little
Huge.
Too much contact on the part of the defender.
Huge.
And the officials flag him for it.
Wow.
They got the
Something,
interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
What a
Makes the
catch.
route inbounds left side.
Let's go.
And he's going to get stopped right around
Moving
the
in chains
45-yard
here.
line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep
Got him deep behind.
No.
And this is going to be a
You're
turnover
right
that
there,
defense-
Daniels. How did you not see it? Oh my god, not only that, but they fucking scored like 5 seconds later. What the hell?
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted.
Well, this might be another loss here. A surprise? Absolutely not. So.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Nobody's really looking that great, to be honest with you.
31.
Another underthrow pass. You gotta be kidding me. What do you want me to do? Yeah, this game is pretty much over. We're getting screwed by Jalen Hurts here.
So in front of the flock
Wow.
of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.
Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be a tough rebuild. This is make me want to kind of like trade Jay Daniels away, only because I mean he'll definitely turn out to be really well, but in terms of a team like this, I don't really want to like start off like really badly. So it kind of makes me want to like move on a little bit, if you know what I mean. Moving on to Houston. Houston is probably gonna be a mouthful right now. Actually, they don't really look as great as I thought. Yeah, Brock Purdy already has 9 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes with 11. Jacoby Myers with 5 touchdowns right now. He's leading the league in just under 600 yards receiving right now. Like Christian Kirk with 5 with 364. Amon-Ra St. Brown also there. Jonathan Taylor, Najee Harrison, Breece Hall. Those three almost never get on top on that category, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, a pretty rough start here, but we could definitely come back into this looking pretty damn good. So yeah, I am probably going to end this here. Kind of apologize that this is a pretty short stream here, but obviously I have a little more to get done. I'm thinking the Fall Guys stream will probably start around 10 o'clock tonight, so I'll probably start streaming around 9ish. But yeah, it really depends on like what else is happening tonight, but it kind of seems like I'm probably just going to stay in pretty much. So, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, so like I said, Fall Guys is happening tonight. We're probably going to go back to Assassin's Creed tomorrow. And Sunday we'll probably head into another NHL type of video, whether it's road to, whether it's the 100-day challenge or we're going back to the Vampires franchise. So that is going to be on the stay tuned list. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below if you like this video. And yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit for my stream back here on YouTube at 10 o'clock. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.